Hello everyone, welcome to My Married My Pride. I still remain your presenter, Victoria Opera. Alright, if today is your first time joining us, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more of our videos. Today, I'm going to be talking to the parents. I'm going to be saying things that we do that is not good. I'm also a parent, so I'm talking to myself. I'm also talking to the parents out there. So as a parent, if you're a parent, never do this, please. Now, the first one I want to say here is do not have a favorite among your children. It's very, very wrong. You know, this is what happened in the Bible between, I think that is Esau and Jacob or so. So please don't have a favorite among your children. Treat them equal. You know, children differ. They have their own spirits. They come out their own way, the way God have created them. So everything God created has hot, has cold. So you have a child that is calm, you have the one that is cold, you have a child that is smart, and you have the one that is dull. So you follow them the way they come. So don't have a favorite because this one is smart, this is your favorite child. Don't do that, please. And the next one I have here is never curse or lay a curse on your children. I know these children are so provocative. They can provoke you, they can push you to the wall, they can do things that are abnormal, but please don't lay a curse on them because it affects their future. It affects everything around them. When a mother will say, I cursed the day I gave birth to you, what does that mean? Which means you're cursing the existence of that child. You're laying a curse in the existence of that child. So never lay a curse on your children. I could remember when we were growing up, during that time, there are how things are, but if my mom is flogging you or she's spanking you, she uses this. There are words she uses that are strong. Sometimes, if you look at children that they use such words for, it affects them mentally and physically. So please, as a parent, don't curse your child. Then the next one here is never keep quiet when a child goes wrong. This generation of this time, even the parents, they have this issue of they don't want anyone to correct their child. You don't want your neighbors to correct your child. When we are growing up, let me take for instance, I do something that is not good and maybe someone sees me doing that. If you scold me and beat me and bring me back home, my mom will thank you and continue from where that person stopped. But today, you see some parents, they don't want it. They said, leave my child. I know how to train my child. I know how to handle that child. And that is why you see some children going astray. So please, don't keep quiet when your child go astray. Don't cover what they do. Then the next one I have here is don't stop disciplining them. Do not. Remember, this is not Western world. This is African. Use the rod. Use it wisely on them. If you forget to use the rod on these children, they are your future because they will bring something that you yourself can't handle. So don't forget to discipline them. Don't forget to use the rod rightly. See, when a child makes mistake, you have to, stay calm. But when a child disobey, you correct that child. Make sure you tell that child this thing you did is not what you're supposed to do. So don't forget to discipline them. And the next one here is never leave them at the mercy of your maid. You see this one? I think the generation of the parents we have now are, will I say 87% are guilty of this. Don't leave your children at the mercy of your maid. Now the maid is the mother, the maid is the father. The maid prepares their food, the maid washes their clothes, the maid does everything. The maid even knows their secrets. And you as a parent, if they ask you about that child, you don't know the behavior of that child. Please never leave your children at the mercy of your maid. Because we have the good ones, we have the bad ones. These bad ones will teach them what they are not supposed to know at a tender age. And you as a parent will never know. Now the next one is never cover their mistakes. Never you as a parent cover the mistakes of your children. Correct them in love. you see a child, you say, leave that child, you will outgrown it, leave the child, he's just a child. If you don't start now to correct their mistake at a tender age, a child will bite you or a child will spank you as a mother. Say, leave the child. Don't you know that this child is still tender? He doesn't know what is. Who told you that? Even a little child breastfeeding, if that little child bites the mom's breast and you spank that child, the next time he won't do it again, because he knows that what he's doing is wrong. Talk of a child that is up and doing, that is walking, that walks or talks, and you say, leave that child. Please, never you as a parent cover their mistakes. You correct them in love. Now, the next one is, do not encourage your children to involve in illicit actions. Like, there are friends they keep, and you see that friends will corrupt them. You say, it's their age. Is the computer age we have now, so allow them to feel like let me just chip this in. You see, the teenager of these days, if you don't hold them, if you don't grab them, this is where we have this catch them young. When we are here, during our days when we hear this catch them young, it was just mad. But now we need to use that word, catch them young, even grip them young. Because see, the teenagers of this time, if you don't catch them and grip them young, some of the parents of today, maybe in their future, they will regret it. So we have to, don't encourage them on any illicit action you see them doing. Either smoking, some people say smoking a child, yes, they do it. Or either this phone, you see this phone they are using now. I don't know. Maybe in our next episode, we'll talk about this mobile phone children are using. Because I won't say much on it until that episode comes up. Alright, the next one is, do not keep them hungry. Do not. This brings some of them, they learn how to steal, they learn how to beg, they learn how to collect things from others, they learn how to do things, before you know it, they start doing things they are not supposed to do. So don't keep them hungry, and never create parental gap between you and your children. Never in life create a parental gap between you and your children. There are some parents you ask them, what's the name of your child? They don't even know the first name and the middle name. They are forgotten because all they know is their walk. They come back by 9, go to work by 5:30 or 5. They don't know anything about the child, even their education they don't know. So I know you have learned something from what I just said here. I have so many things, but I'm going to stop here. So if today is your first time watching our video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and don't forget to like. Please, I'll see you in our next episode, and God bless you.